The Millyard Kawasaki H-1000cc is an incredible custom motorcycle, a work of engineering art that began life as a 1970 Kawasaki H-Mach for 750cc two-stroke triple A bike already infamous for its frightening acceleration and questionable handling, which earned it the Widowmaker moniker. Tarry around because today we are dribbling into the Millyard's Kawasaki H-1000. What makes Millyard's version so special is his masterful modification. He didn't just rebuild the engine, he reinvented it by adding an entire four-cylinder to create a 1000cc two-stroke, inline four-cylinder power plant. This was an audacious and deeply impressive feat of mechanical creativity, turning a notorious three-cylinder motorcycle into something even more unique and powerful, something Kawasaki itself never dared to produce. The heart of this beast is the unique engine, a product of Millyard's hands-on, traditional engineering approach. He famously uses minimal modern equipment, eschewing CAD programs and complex machinery in favor of old-school tools like a lathe, a pillar drill, a milling machine, and even a hacksaw. For this specific build, he reportedly used 2 H2 engines, taking the outer cylinders from each and joining the crankcases by hand to create the four-cylinder block. The result is a truly seamless, factory-like finish, so good that most people don't even realize it has an extra cylinder until they hear its distinctive exhaust note. The power delivery of this machine is surprisingly smooth and progressive, and like the famously brutal power band of the original H2 triple, this does not mean it is slow. In fact, it produces a reported 121 horsepower, a significant increase over the stock H2. This immense power is delivered as a broad wave of two-stroke torque, making for deceptively fast acceleration that can catch an unwary rider off guard. Because the speed builds so effortlessly and smoothly, a rider must be vigilant about watching the speedometer to avoid exceeding comfortable cornering speeds on this vintage chassis. The handling, which was the original H2's main weakness, remains a significant factor in riding the Millyard version, though aftermarket suspension component and a steering damper help to mitigate some of the inherent twitchiness. The overall character of the bike is one of controlled pandemonium, a cacophony of sound from the custom 4x4 exhaust system and the distinctive smell of a 1970s-era two-stroke. Millyard's creations are highly sought after by collectors, and his H-1000 is no exception, representing a unique piece of motorcycle history and a tribute to what might have been. Each of his builds is a one-off masterpiece, a blend of mechanical genius and artistic vision, making them excellent investments for discerning enthusiasts. The story of how he constructs these machines with minimal tools in a standard-sized garage is as legendary as the motorcycles themselves. The attention to detail is meticulous, extending to period-correct touches like date-stamped wheel rims, further enhancing the illusion of a factory prototype. Millyard has created a range of other bespoke, multi-cylinder motorcycles, including a V12 Kawasaki and a 5000cc V-twin, but the H-1000 remains one of his most iconic and revered creations. The opportunity to own one is rare, and when they do appear for sale, such as the one sold by the motorcycle broker in 2022 or another slated for a Mecum auction in 2025, they command significant attention and value. It is a machine that captures the essence of classic two-stroke riding while adding an extra layer of power, complexity, and sheer mechanical brilliance that only Millyard could provide. It is a living, breathing piece of engineering imagination, proving that with enough passion and skill, even the most legendary motorcycles can be pushed to new, unimaginable heights. While a production 1000cc two-stroke inline for Kawasaki was never built by the factory, Millyard realized this vision by building 4 of these bespoke machines. His unique approach and incredible mechanical skill have made the H-1000 a standout creation in the custom motorcycle world. Here are more details about the construction, features, and context of Millyard's project. Millyard is celebrated for his shed-built engineering marvels that are constructed with a factory-fresh appearance. He prefers traditional methods over modern computer-aided design CAD or high-tech machinery. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also express your opinions in the comments.